Morning! Hope you're all okay. I'll just check that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I think that I will be now. I'll leave Jade to check. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. Ours has been full of sport, which is awesome. Like NFL season is back properly. Yeah. We've had F1. We've had football, although we're not talking about blades anymore. I was so hopeful for Wilder, but it's not good. And the weather's been sort of amazing and then terrible. It's proper crazy right now, but right now it's beautifully sunny and lovely. So let me know what you've been up to. In fact, I'm just going to open another tab because for some reason I can't see your comments on this one, which makes no sense because there's a space for comments, but I can't see them. There I am. Morning, Karen. You okay? Hope you've had a lovely weekend. How's new school going? I hope it's as good as you want it to be. We toured around it the other day and loved it, so yeah, I'd be really interested to know how it is. You don't have to tell everyone on here, you can just text me. So today we're talking about what the F are funnels, because it's a buzzword that we hear everywhere. I have seen it on tons of influencer stuff lately, and everyone really panics about, have I got a funnel? And it feels a bit like a whole magical unicorn thing. A funnel is just a journey. It is just your customer's journey through your stuff. So it's the path that takes your dream client from, like, who the heck am I? Like, getting to know you, to take my money, and getting them to want to work with you because they know that you can help them. And you don't need 100 pieces of complicated software to get there, which is what lots of them make it sound like. There is a bit of tech to it, there often is, and if you need help with that, like, drop me a message. We do tech time, and there's stuff that we can help you with linking it all together. But in general, you don't need a load of stuff. You need 3 things. So the first thing is you need a way in. People can't get to your funnel unless you've provided them with a way in. And this is that big bit at the top. This is like the catch-all area of the funnel. So this is how people meet you. So if you're a yoga teacher, you might do a 5-minute morning stretch video on Instagram every morning, and people will start to see you because you're consistent and you do it over and over again, and it's at a regular time and they know to expect you. It's a really easy way into your funnel. If you're a bookkeeper, you might offer a free downloadable called 3 Mistakes Small Businesses Make with Their Taxes. Something that small businesses want to make sure they do or don't do in that case, or a checklist to make sure you've got everything you need to do your tax return yourself. So you're offering something that people want. If you're a product-based business, it might be as simple as you doing a reel showing people how you make your product, or packaging it up. Honestly, I can't tell you. People will watch this stuff. But the point is to get people to start to get to know you and recognise you. And so that's your door. So it needs to be open and welcoming. Like, how do people get to know you? My lives are a great way for that to happen. But to do that, people have already had to come into this group. So I have to have had something before this at the top of my funnel. And mine will often be a free downloadable or something that I've shared on my page. And even on my personal profile at times. So first one is a way in. Second one, a reason to stay. So this is where you give them value so they don't just wander off and get their information or training or whatever it is, or just enjoyment from someone else. So you need to give them a reason to stay. So the yoga teacher that's doing the 5-minute stretch every morning might send a weekly, like, mini class email with quick tips for busy mums if they're her ideal clients. So something that they get weekly that's got some value to it that people want to look forward to and to keep reading. Just hop over and check my comments. Oh, I'm so glad, Karen. Like, so glad. The bookkeeper might send a simple monthly email with, like, tax deadlines, easy money tips, something that is, again, valuable to their ideal client. A product business might share their story about why she started and how they help stressed out women calm down. Something that is really specific to the people that you want to sell to. In a product-based business like that, you're selling the lifestyle stuff. So how does your candle make people feel? And some of your story can be a big part of that, like the why you started it. So this reason to stay is not about being fancy in any way, it's about being consistent and building the trust. So the top of your funnel is the know and like you enough. The next part is down to that trust level where they know you're going to show up regularly. Honestly, consistency is one of the biggest things here. And then the third bit of all of this is an easy next step. So this is the part we often overthink or completely overlook. We give away loads of value, but we don't tell people how to buy the stuff that we want them to buy. So don't overthink this and keep it as simple as you can. So the yoga teacher might be promoting that she runs a 6-week course for busy women who want to feel amazing without spending hours at the gym. And she's really clear on who her client is then. It's people who don't have time, but who want to feel good. The bookkeeper one, they might say, you're already doing so much in your business, is it time to outsource something and get your books off your plate? Because the thing with books is a lot of people are perfectly capable of doing them, but they leave it so long that then they have to do a full year at a time. That's often for something that happened 18 months ago. We have no idea what those payments were for. Outsourcing to a bookkeeper is such a smart idea as early as you bloody well can in your business. A product business might say something like, grab your starter pack, grab your first candle and get free shipping here. Just click here with a really clear call to action on it. There's no scavenger hunt, there's no figure out what people are selling, it's just here's the next step if you're ready, and your ideal clients will choose whether they are ready to work with you or whether they're not, and that's okay. But your job is to give them the option to. And at its most basic level, that's a funnel. You're building know, like, trust, and then selling, offering them something to buy. It can get a lot more complicated, and that's okay as well, but know what your process is before you start doing different things. So mine might branch off a little bit. So if somebody comes to me for business coaching, what happens next might depend whether they've got a good website or not a good website. So if they haven't got a good website, I might move them into the funnel of, let's look at your website and see if we can get you more clients by redesigning that and pull them into that. If they've got a great website, we might do stuff around some search engine stuff on there, or looking at creating a link to their mailing list so that they're collecting their leads along the way. So funnels can branch off in different ways depending on where your client already is and what they already have, depending on what your business is. But that's it. A funnel is literally a door in, a reason to stay, and then a next step. That's all there is to it. Everything else is almost overthinking and overcomplicating. Alright, so really short one today. If you've got any questions, as always, let me know. If you're watching on replay, let me know. If you're not part of my members club, I've got a £10 course called Customer Journey, which sort of talks you through all of the touch points of a customer and how to make sure that they want to stay with you. It's literally £9.99. Jade, will you post a link in, please? Thank you. If you're in my members club, which is £20 a month, that's already included in there for you. And I think people get bored of it. I might change it to what the fuck is a funnel, because the title's way sexier than Customer Journey, but it's almost the same thing. So if you're in members club, that's already in there for you. If you want to join members club, drop me a message and I will show you how. And then also, not till January, but if you're local to me, I'm running a course on this kind of thing. It's not exactly called this, but it's basically looking at customer touch points along the way, in January over in Shirebrook. So it's a free course, a free face-to-face course that's funded for you. So yeah, I'm running something live if you want to jump in and ask me more questions. That's on Eventbrite if you want a link for that. Jade's already going to put it in for us. But if you've got any questions about funnels and making sense of them, or want to know what on earth, how to make one for your business, what you could do, pop them in the Facebook group and let's all have a little chat about it. Alright, so thank you. I'm very excited today because I have a whole office day with Jade, and then I've got a massage booked in at 1:30 with a gift voucher that a gorgeous neighbour bought me forever ago that was nearly expiring, because obviously that's when we get around to using these things. So I've got that this afternoon. I'm back next week at the same time, and then we're co-working in Bolsover. So if you want to come and bring your laptop and work with us, and you don't know how to get involved, just drop us a message, and we're all here to help. All right, have a fabulous week. I hope we get lots of sunshine, because it sounds like it's going to be a sunny week this week. It's just a bit colder, but I'm good with that. Autumn's my favourite. And I'll see you next week. Any questions, ask. Thanks, ladies.